Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the Saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
Hello? Oh!
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the
So
Hyperion.
I can't, hang on. It's that wire, isn't it? It's the wire, hang on. It's going round
Power coupling is complete.
here, isn't it?
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Yeah, man. How do I do that? Has she done it? I'm going to assume she's done it. I don't know.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw
Who else?
now
Right, hang on. Before we carry on, because there's all the quests and I'm losing track. I do need to chat with the prison guard. I need to investigate the Pathfinder, but I also... This pisses me off a little bit. This whole questy bit is a bit awkward. Like, it's just all a bit clunky, you know? Speak with the scientist, speak with Kesh, speak with Addison. Okay, I will keep an eye on where they are. Although maybe we should track it and just see if there's anyone in the area. Oh, look. There are, actually. So let's have a chat with those guys and then we'll move on. So this is the bit I don't like, is if you're going to give us loads and loads of quests, make it easy to access them. Like, I don't recall it being this clunky in Mass Effect 3. Hey, Herick. Herick? Herick, you fucking asshole. Herick!
You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Herick, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
Okay, can I join in? No. What are your specialities?
What fields do you study?
Herick's into life sciences. I do planetary geology, oceanography, rocks and runoff. Aradana's the space and math whiz.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
Well, that's a fair point, but I'm not sure you're going to get much, guys. Just because there isn't much. Oh, God. Tiny bit stuck.
Please be advised.
So then we've got Kesh. Is that... Well, one of them's that way and one of them's this way. And Pathfinder is that way. So let's do this one. And then we can finish the other one. And it all makes sense! Can I scan you? No. Can I scan anything in here? Oh, no, I cannot. I hope I've managed to stop the problem, though, because that would be helpful. For posterity, in case the initiative goes belly up, the Nexus is a four-ring circus. Don't like how Tan operates. His disdain for the Krogan is obvious. I believe his intentions are ultimately good, but his opportunities likely create... Oh, God. It's already polarising Addison. I think I could talk to Kandros about it. Oh, God. So this could potentially be a disaster waiting to happen. Hello, Kesh.
There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
Okay, let's talk about the genophage. I think that's a big thing that we should open with, because obviously there was the genophage. It made the Krogan infertile, didn't it? It's a long time ago, but there was something about women. Talk to me.
When we left the Milky Way, the Krogan were still dealing with the genophage.
Right. The genophage. A little gift to our people from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
So there you go, guys. There's the... if you didn't know what the genophage is, now you do. Now in Mass Effect 3, I think it is, you can reverse it and cure them. I won't tell you how you do it, and you are at risk of losing individuals of your team, but I did choose to do it. So I chose to reverse the genophage with the help of a Solarian. And, well, I think the Solarian, was it? Not. So, yeah. But because this is set, well, because they set off between, I think it's 1 and 2, not 2 and 3, they won't know about the genophage, they won't know about the Reapers, they won't know about anything that goes on in Mass Effect 3. So they're literally out here on their own. The human race is basically fucked, but they have no idea. They think they're just a colony, when actual fact, they're probably all that's left, depending on which ending you got in Mass Effect 3.
What about the Krogan here in Andromeda?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was starting to show a mutation against the virus. A natural defense. During the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the mutation while we were in stasis.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Gave the adaptation more time to develop.
Yeah. It's still early, but I think we made a dent. Our scientists say we've improved viability to almost 4%, which is a lot better than what we had. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
Yeah, because if it's like a 1 in 1,000 chance, then that's 0.001 or 0.001 versus 0.04. So yeah, that's a huge difference. Let's go to other questions. Krogan whereabouts?
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around.
You haven't spoken to number 8 yet, have you?
Number 8?
Tan. Ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinions. I can tell you this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made.
Oh.
My clan were supposed to settle matters and, in return, get more say in the initiative.
Oh shit, son.
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out we wanted more say around here. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first place.
Motherfucker!
It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
Indeed, but why are you still here then?
With your clan gone, why did you stay?
It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
Okay, number 8. No, why are they calling... So, if you hadn't realised, because you're new to Mass Effect, so these are the Krogan, Tan, so big, tall, thin alien, is a Solarian. So, whilst they are at peace, there is a very unstable relationship. I suppose a good example would probably be the Romulans and the Klingons. A little bit, maybe, although at some points they do team up, but you know what I mean. There's an alliance, but the alliance is fairly shaky, and somewhere out here where you've already had mutinies and stuff, there is nothing to stop the Krogan from just going all out, fuck you. Like, if the Krogan ship turns up, then yeah, it could present some issues.
Why do you call Tan 8?
Because he was 8th in line to take over the Andromeda initiative. I like to remind him of that now and then. Keep him humble.
Nice. Your job. Yeah, what is your... No, Nexus problems, then we'll talk about your job.
What sort of problems have you seen on the Nexus?
Situation's gone to shit pretty much sums it up. There's arcs missing. Some idiots tried to mutiny and take over, then more idiots offended my clan, so they left. And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, was killed.
So, yeah, sure.
What happened to Gian Garson?
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other leaders. Tan might know more.
Tan kind of told us some of it. Tell us more about the Nexus problems?
I thought the Hyperion had it bad when we arrived. Anything else?
The outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources or people, so Addison's more uptight than ever. And let's not forget how badly the station was damaged on arrival. But that's a detail, according to some. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast.
Okay, well that's part of my job, isn't it? To find somewhere where you can get the materials from. Let's talk about your job and then I'll say I'm done and we'll move on.
What kind of work do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
Okay, cool.
Nothing more for now.
Try not to die out there.
Thanks. I do miss Shepard.
Please be advised that Hyperion
Shepard!
docking procedures are now...
Shepard! Okay, so I think we've got to talk to Addison, who is in Pathfinder. And then I think we're good. Again, this is such a fucking clunky piece of shit. Priority ops. So that's we need to go back to the Hyperion to talk to Sam about our chip. We need to try and find leads on these. You'll notice there's no Krogan arc because you've just been presented with the storyline. There aren't enough Krogan. So they went ahead. But we have got the Asari, which, again, if you're not familiar with the races, the Asari is the Natalie Dormer blue characters. They've all got that, like, frilly sort of head thing going on. The Solarians or the Solarians are the tall, thin, bug-eyed dudes, and then the Turians are the military ones. Garrus was my BFF. We didn't shag. Brad has shagged. Oh my god, she loves him. She loves him so much. But I just went with mutual respect for Garrus. He was my BFF. And I do miss him dearly. And his sniper rifle. That's not a euphemism for his penis. Right. Okay. This is not the way to get out of it. There we go. Right. So we've come out of here. We're in Colonial Affairs. Addison is that way. So what I'm going to quickly do whilst we're here is chat to the guard, Sergeant Aker. So those, if you're wondering, those are the Turians. These guys. Hello.
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilken Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Nilken, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanting to chat with you.
Hello.
A Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
That's not why I'm here.
I'm not here to exile you. Told your wife I'd look into things.
At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
Ah, the motive. The motive.
So when he was killed, people assumed you did it?
For good reason. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
Oh god, so it was unintentional. But how do you prove that? Especially when it's a Turian, who are supposed to be military and stoic, and they're not. But obviously that's the outward appearance. Oh dear.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
Oh, God. Well, the evidence will decide, because, you know, I can't really turn up and go, oh, ignore the evidence, gang.
I'll check out the evidence. Maybe something doesn't add up.
It'd be nice to have someone with an open mind looking at it. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
Well, don't know about that, mate. Depends on the evidence. If the bullets are hitting from like another angle or something, that might be enough. But I'm not entirely sure it will be. Now, where was he? He was over this side, wasn't he?
You're in the forest?
Hey, Kandros. How you doing?
No news on the Turian arc yet. Or is this militia business?
Murder case.
I spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last.
When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
Ah, I see. It went in that order. Yeah. I could see how it would lead to that. I think it's a bit of a reach, though, considering it's not, you know, it's not necessarily connected. Obviously, yeah, you're right, tensions run high, but if we're believing the story at face value, then that is a little bit unfair.
Doesn't seem right to put all that on him.
Of course it isn't, but that's the perception. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
But... and you didn't trust him?
And you assume he's lying.
What's a lie to a murderer? Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder. The Nexus versus Colonist Nilkin, Evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilkin. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to...
So that sounds like them having a fight.
No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
Like he's actively pulling him. Yeah. He's actively pulling him away from the site. Like, even if I have to take you away myself. But obviously because it's just a voice recording, you know. It's just gonna screw him up a bit versus help. Right, Addison. Oh, Addison. Hello? Addison! You up here?
Be aware of any suspicious activity.
Oh, hang on. Yes, Addison is here. Oh, there we go.
All right, moving on.
Oh, Cassidy Shaw's here too. I'll chat to you and then I'll chat to Addison. Hello. Also, I'm never going to get used to this hold down button thing. I mean, it's kind of a good implementation because obviously you don't always want to talk to people and then you hit the E and then you're stuck, but...
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Sarah Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilkin murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the chief. He looked right at Nilkin and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
Okay. We've got loads of stuff. Let's just start there and work our way around. Actually, start that way and work that way.
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
Okay. Were there Ket there?
Did you see any Ket in the vicinity?
Nilkin said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
Okay. Did he regret it?
Did Nilkin seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilkin in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been guilt. The reality of the act sinking in.
Okay, yeah. And then why was the chief shocked?
If they'd fought and Nilkin threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you. To me, that's the saddest part. The chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
Wow, okay. Thanks.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
What's wrong with people?
Sam wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
Well, I'm overriding that shit. We are... Tan, where are you, you piece of shit? We're going back and getting that body, because I can guarantee you the bullets or whatever the fuck will be at a different angle, or they won't be the same things that we use. Piece of shit. Piece of shit. Addison. Hello. And then we'll go and... I think that's... Tan... No, I did this last time. I'm confusing my Solarians.
All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father. Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec. Not how he died. I pulled those logs. What happened with Pathfinder?
God, I don't fucking know. He broke chain of command, so, you know, don't ask me. Also, I can't get over her face. Who the fuck did her face? Someone, I mean, I know I've got pretty bold eyeshadow, but the general rule of thumb is, guys, eyes or mouth. If you're gonna do makeup, eyes or mouth. Blusher, try to, especially when you've got blue, and then you do pink there, you go into like Panto Dame level makeup, and it looks awful, and that's what they've sadly done with Addison, who seems to be very poorly glitching back and forth. Look at how freezy it is. Like, look at my movement and how I'm idling in comparison to her. Also, mouse. Fuck you.
In the moment, it saved my life. But it seems my father meant for me to get the role, eventually.
It isn't hereditary. If we wanted an inbred monarchy, we could have left half our gene stock back home. Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
Well, fuck you too, bitch.
There's also this strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
We've tried. Not me. The brains in research. They're supposed to know their business. The current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different? I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec, maybe that's good.
Okay.
How do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited. As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer. Provincial capital, too. Only a new galaxy could pull me away. And here we are, idling.
Well, there's no need to be a raging bitch to me about it, is there?
You called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Were you friends, or...?
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking.
Or
his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a Pathfinder until they've path-found something.
God, really?
Much like a colonial director without colonies.
What a fucking bitch. I'm not going to call you colonial director either then, Mrs. So rude. So fucking rude. I am a Pathfinder. You can go fuck yourself.
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack. They disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Talk to Kandros if you haven't. He's unfortunately become the head of our military. And as soon as he realizes it, we're in the shit.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
Okay. She's just, like, she is all kinds of glasses half empty, isn't she? Like, what a... I mean, I know I'm cynical sometimes, but... Like, fuck me. My dad's just died. She's going, oh no, I never called him Pathfinder because he didn't find anything. And I'm not going to call you a Pathfinder either until you find something. But I'm the colonial director even though I haven't got anything. I'm a raging fucking bitch.
You've had no colony successes in over a year? How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal. Andromeda has not cooperated.
We've only just got here!
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus as Citadel, not headed by Tan, or even me.
Madam, we have only just fucking got here. I am going to do some shit shortly to find you a fucking planet. I'll find you your own goddamn planet and you could live there on your own, where you can just whine at things all day.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Yeah, bitch.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
Fuck you. I don't have to prove anything to you. Bitch. God damn. What a horrible woman. I mean, I get where she's coming from on the whole, like, oh, we're gonna die thing, but there's no need to be quite as unwelcoming when I am literally actually, no, Cora can do it. The last person. Oh my god. Right, hang on. Where is... Before we fuck off, I need to have a chat with Tan. Oh, Tan. No Tan here. Right, get the journal open. So, I've done this. I wish it wouldn't do this. Like, I know I've completed the missions. You don't need to show me new shit in there. Additional tasks, I've got none. Nexus. Pathfinder HQ. Speak with Tan. Yes. Let's chat with him. Oh, hang on. He's in Pathfinder too. Or close to Pathfinder. Hello! Hi. Yeah, so, this body thing, man. I mean, what the fuck are you doing?
Something I can help you with?
I'm looking into the Nilken-Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to Eos and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
The body can reveal much. I'm not going to say I'm not sure he did it, because whilst I don't think he did, I would rather look at the evidence and it speak for itself.
The more certain we can be, the better.
All right, but let's keep it quiet. I don't want people thinking we're reopening the case. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
Okay, sweet. I could ask you about all of these. Alright, I'll ask you about all of these. This is the thing, because Solarians, if you hadn't guessed by the whole genophage thing that they did, they're quite science-based on the whole, and appealing to that scientific logic is a far better way of getting things done with them than going, oh, I don't think he did it.
What more can you tell me about the initiative?
It represents the greatest migration ever attempted. No one had ventured beyond the Milky Way before. We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
Okay. Alright. Goodbye.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
I could talk to him about all the shit, but, like, frankly, there's a lot of stuff going on. I want to investigate murder evidence. Oh, shit me. Hello. Hello.
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the saboteur used.
Right, okay, hang on. Oh, hello. Ooh. So this is the other one that I didn't scan and do. See if I can hit it from here. No, I can't, because I'm not close enough.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Oh god. Hello, Saboteur.
Zara Kellis?
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it. Here, I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Kellis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patel's. A third party seems likely.
Shit me. Decoy tactic then, definitely.
The real saboteur could be setting you both up.
Because we both figured out something was going on? That would make sense. It's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams. Raj, you there?
Yes. How did it go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
Okay. Investigate the security footage. This way? Oh, have I got to go back into the tram? Oh, no, I don't want to go back into the tram. I've got to do shit in here, haven't I? Have I got a map? Oh, I have got a map. Oh. It's not a very good map. I could afford to go and have a chat with Sam, actually, whilst here. Can I? Show me the legend. Oh my god, look at it. Oh, fuck. No, I don't want the codex. The codex scares me. Okay, fine. Let's just do the security footage and then it's done, yeah? I think it's just going to get confusing otherwise. So we'll go back. Go back to operations. Look at the camera footage. Arrest the person. And then get on with whatever the fuck else it is that we're doing. Right, where is... Ah, oh yes, of course, in here. Security footage! Right, I want to see the security footage.
This file is useless. Let's check another.
Almost like someone corrupted it on purpose.
And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another.
I would agree, Sam.
This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Somebody working for Kandros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Right, okay, fine. Fuck's sake. Okay, you. This is where I go around and scan people and go, oh, I'm terribly sorry, madam. It's not you. Is it you?
Negative match.
Oh, okay. It's not Solomon Yen. Solomon Yen? Is it you? Right, hang on. Where's this bastard? Is it you?
Scan results show a partial positive. Target is most likely suspect.
Dale Atkins!
Who is he?
Dale Atkins reports to Kandros' department, assigned to station security.
What are you doing there? Step away. Step away from that. Step away.
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
Huh. I don't think so, motherfucker.
We know what you've been up to. You're done here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just doing my job, that's all.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
What? Dude, I sympathise, but there are hundreds of people, or maybe even thousands of people. I don't really know anymore. Oh, actually, of course, we've got one of the arcs docked, so definitely at least, what, 20,000 people. We've got 20,000 people. And you want to blow some shit up, do you? You want to fucking
I'm
asshole.
sorry for what happened, but setting explosives isn't the answer.
Neither was sending people into exile because they didn't agree with policy. I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people. Killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
Well, it's not up to me, though, is it? I'm just the Pathfinder.
Not my call. The Nexus leaders will make that decision.
That lot make a decision? That'll be the day.
Well, I'm going to sort them out.